Family, what's good, man? Back with a video. You feel me? The sun's out right now. You know when the sun's out, I gotta come and drop a video, man. Them downloads, gotta get them downloads. You feel me? But before I get into the video, man, hopefully you guys been taking care of yourself, focus on yourself, and bettering your life every day. You know what I mean? It's always 1%, no matter what. You feel me? But you guys already looked at the thumbnail and you already read the title, okay? We're gonna be talking about Sarah Baartman. Okay, and we're going to correlate it to semen retention. Okay, I want you guys to really understand where I'm going to be coming from here. Okay, but before I do so, man, like I say every day, guys, it's only you. Okay, you're the only one that can help yourself get out of anything you are in. Remember that. Okay, but look, Sarah Baartman, who was she? What did she do? And how did she correlate to semen retention? Right, Sarah Baartman was a goddess. Okay, and like in the 1870s. Okay, she was a goddess. All right, she was part of a Khoikhoi tribe in South Africa. Now, if you look at Khoikhoi women in this time, they were naturally built with big old butts and big old breasts. That's just by nature. By nature. That's how they were brought up. That's fine. That's cool. Okay. But Europeans at the times, right, at this moment, they went over to South Africa and they basically stole her. Why? Because they labeled her as a freak show because she had enlarged butt and enlarged breast by nature. So they continued to look at her as like, oh, she's probably going to be a sex slave. Remember, she was the first video vixen, aka porn star, aka porn, whatever, sex slave, whatever you guys want to call it. That's, oh my gosh. Yo. What in tarnation? Bro, these bugs be tripping, man. See what I mean? What the hell? Okay, that was crazy. I'm not cutting that out either because that's what the... Anyways, she was the first video vixen, guys, okay? The first person to really be prostituted, basically, okay? Remember, it was by the Europeans. The Europeans objectified her as being a freak show. It wasn't the gods. It wasn't other goddesses, right? It was the Europeans, Caucasian people. Okay, but fast forward when it brings into semen retention, do you not see all the females nowadays that have enlarged butts and large breasts, not by nature, but by obviously GMO, right? BBLs, whatever you guys want to call it. There's a reason why a lot of people that are females, that have this certain image. Okay, it's a spell that's being cast on our mind. Okay, ever since we've been jits, right? We've been growing up, we've been seeing all type of booty, all type of ass, all this, that, or whatever, man. Okay, but we're not understanding the reason of why that is. Okay, there is a goddess that was literally placed just to be objectified as that, a freak show, a hoe, a slave, bad bitches, you want to call it, whatever that terminology you want to do, right? Now, do you see the females nowadays, right? They want you to look at the butt first, right? They want you to look at the tits before they even figure out who the person even is. That's crazy. But how does that work? A lot of us get trapped in that mindset. It's all about the booty, man. It's all about the tits. It's not about anything else. And it's like, bro, you're falsely mistaken bad, bro. Like, you can't have that mindset when it comes to females, bro. You need to see them for who they truly are. And that's hard for most of us. Why? Because we've been taught, we've been conditioned to be like, nah, if you don't got a big butt, I ain't rocking with it. It's like, yo, bro, did you even tap in with her own soul? Probably not. Okay, you see Hollywood, you see all the big promote stuff. That's all they promote is big booty Judy stuff. That's crazy. Okay, and if you are on semen retention, most times, well, that's what casts you to relapse, right? That's gonna cast you to ejaculate. Why? Because your hormones are ringing, right? Pheromones ooze off, and you're like, damn, I gotta get it in, man. I gotta procreate, and it's like you're not even gonna be procreating because most of us don't. Most of us just waste the seed in the first place. Okay, it's all an agenda at the end of the day, guys. Okay, but Sarah Baartman, okay, if you go back in the, if you look it up and do your research on it, you could know that after she was dead, after she got killed, this is the worst part. I kid you not. They cut out, okay? They cut out her pussy and put it for display in a museum in frickin' France. Did you hear what I just said? They cut out her vagina and put it for display for everyone to see in France. Her body, her real life body, was for display in that French museum. When people walk in, they would purposely do what? Make her booty face the entrance. So when you walked into that museum, that's the first thing you're seeing. Do you see how this corresponds to life now? Every time a female rolls by, or anytime any girl that looks beautiful with bigger parts go by. You look at the parts first. That's how it goes every time, and that's how it shouldn't be going. But that's how much conditioning been to our brains. Do you see that? That's crazy. Okay? And it's crazier too that her body was literally there in that museum all the way up until 1994. That's crazy. So from the 1870s all the way to 1994, her body was in that fucking glass, whatever you want to call it, in that museum. The people from South Africa, they wanted her body to come back, but they didn't even get her body all the way up until 2002. That is insane. These European people don't give two fucks, bro. And it's like, you guys need to realize when you're on semen retention and you're trying to build up this essence within yourself, so you have to understand why you're getting called to a certain energy, right? You're getting fooled basically by a certain entity. Why? Because you shouldn't be focused on the booty and tits, bro. You shouldn't. I don't care what anybody says. You shouldn't be focused on the booty and tits. That doesn't help you grow spiritually at all. Okay? Most people even do semen retention just for the females, and that's the worst part. They're doing it just for the female. How is that even possible, bro? You're not doing it for your own self-gain. You're not doing it for your own prosperity. You're doing it for somebody else. And this is why, and I'm a victim of it as well, obviously, because we all have tribulations we go through. That's why most people relapse. Due to that exact thing, bigger booty and bigger tits. And you see a lot of households too when it comes to family, right? Divorces and things like that. A lot of it don't work because of that itself, that exact thing, that spell. Okay, you guys want to call it a sex spell, you guys want to call it I don't know, anything you want to call it. It's a spell. It's trying to hypnotize you. Because if you don't even know why you're indulging in it, what do you think that is? If you don't even know but you're doing it, that's magic cast on you, bro. That is a spell that's on you, that's going to continuously make you do things that you wouldn't probably do in the first place if you're not aware. But once you get aware and once you know, it'll make you look at a lot of stuff differently. I can't make this up, bro. Sarah Baartman, look her up, man. Put hashtag Sarah Baartman in the comments too, because I didn't know this until literally a couple days ago. I had to sit down and really understand what the hell was going on. That's crazy. Look at her body structure. Look at how she looks. And then go out into Hollywood and look at how all the Caucasian women and all the Asian women and all the other women that try to have that exact certain look just to keep you asleep, just to keep you at your lower self. And who wants to stay there? No one does. Okay, no matter how much you're on the journey, no matter how many days you're on, if you're just starting or you're really far in it, do not slip your mind just because a girl has big booty and big breasts. That should be the last thing you should be focused on. Because at the end of the day, bro, focus on the soul and spirit with that person. Whoever you're connecting with or whoever you're trying to talk to, focus on their energy. Energy never lies, bro. It never lies. Faces could, you know what I mean? Words can. But energy cannot. And if you can't differentiate that, bro, then that's not good, bro. You have to see it for what it is, honestly. But Sarah Baartman, bro, that's crazy. The fact that they cut out her private area like that and put it on display for people to walk in and see and have her whole body in that fucking case is freaking oblivious. It's insane. And everyone's going to play it off like it's nothing. Everyone's going to act like, oh, it's whatever. Like, it's just her. Like, bro, that is so fucked up. And that's crazy. And most of us is going to semen retention just for the females. Like, that's another backwards. And you can't be doing that for the attraction. Of course it's going to come, bro. Females are going to look at you, man. They're going to give you the googly eyes. Like, it's going to happen. But don't let them doing that to you cause you to relapse instantly. That's like, please, no, bro. You need a goddess in your life. You need to find a goddess, but don't be looking for it just because they have big titties and big butts. Like, that's so low vibrational, guys. You can't be on that timing, bro. Okay, once you look up Sarah Baartman and once you figure out why they did what they did to her, you're going to see everything for what it is. Remember, everything's an agenda. Everything's an agenda. Everything is trying to push a certain thing to keep us at a certain level. Everything's an agenda, and you have to peep it before anything. You have to see it. If you're not seeing it, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're not really experiencing what you should be experiencing, guys. Okay, I love each and every one of y'all. I want you guys to really understand this message. Sarah Baartman was the first video vixen, the first sex slave, the first tribe in fucking South Africa, Khoi, to be labeled a freak show. Just think about that. So when you see strippers, right, and when you see all these women doing all this stuff, most women degrade themselves, and that hurts me the most because most women just see themselves just for their ass and tits. How is that possible? Remember, everything's supposed to coast your conscious to be thinking a certain way. And it's like, it hurts me a lot. 'Cause for us, how are we degrading ourselves, and how are we not letting ourselves rise to the best version of ourselves if we're going to continuously let the sexuality of things and the propaganda they put on us to keep us at a low vibration? Let that sink in. Remember, we're here to grow. We're here to prosper, and we're here to gain knowledge. But at the end of the day, if you don't know, not knowing is the worst feeling. When you don't know, at all, it's like, oh, fuck, you don't know. You don't know. So when you guys have free time, look her up. Look up Sarah Baartman and look at what she was known for and how she got killed and what they used her for. And you're going to realize, like, wow, all these women around me that try to have this certain image. Remember, their image that they had, that was by default. It was a natural thing. Now you got BBLs they're going to spend 4 or 5 bands on and just put it on themselves, and now they're good. It's like how unnatural that is. It's crazy to me. But this is the world we're living in. These are the times we're living in, guys. So let that marinate in your brain. Every time you're on semen retention, or every time you're building your essence up, every time you're having a talk with a goddess, women, whatever you did, whenever you're in this predicament, always remember why you were there, to gain knowledge and their energy, bro. That is it. If you're worrying about the outer fear and all this other extra stuff, that's gonna mess you up. I guarantee you, dude. You don't believe me? That's fine. But it will mess you up, bro. Okay, I just want you guys to understand who Sarah Baartman was and what she got killed for. Okay, and now you see the world we're living in and see the imagery that's in place on all of our women, all of our goddesses. It's kind of crazy to think that. Okay, so do your own research, right? But I want you guys to really understand, semen retention will give you so much clarity. It's not even funny, but you have to put your best foot forward. Okay, you have to understand why you're even on the journey. Most people just start the journey just to start it, and that's why they failed a lot. You have to start the journey. You have to remember why you were on the journey and why you started it. That's how it always should be. All right. I don't want to make the video long. I just want this video to resonate with somebody out there because you clicked on it for a reason. Sarah Baartman, hashtag Sarah Baartman in the comments, bro. Real shit. Okay. She got killed for literally some shit that she was naturally gifted with. It's crazy. And they just abused that and used her to their advantage. It's real spiritual warfare. Y'all don't know it yet, but I got more videos coming for y'all. It's real spiritual warfare. I'm not even lying. All right. But hopefully you guys like the video, man. Comment, share, right? Like, share with somebody who needs to hear this right now, man. And keep taking care of yourselves, man. It's a spiritual warfare on your conscience every single day. Never let that go over your head. All right. I love you guys. Take care and enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. I am out.